Okay, so today I'm here with Niki, who is a 10-year-old girl that has spina bifida. Today we're going to be working on hydrotherapy exercises. This is to help with her fear of falling. Niki, in her case study, she is overweight, she is wheelchair bound and struggles with her balance, and she has paralysis in her lower extremities, which we're, through these hydrotherapy exercises, we're hoping to get her to get a little bit more movement, to improve her balance, her breathing, her bilateral coordination. Today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing a couple of exercises in the water that include tossing a ball, reaching for a ball, and treading water. We're gonna work on improving her sensory input, so just having her feel the water with her hands and on her arms, just getting used to the feel of the water. A few things to be aware of when starting to prepare for the treatment is that Niki has a catheter, so before she gets into the water, it's important that the catheter is removed. Because of the lack of sensory issues, it's important that she would have booties, some kind of booties on her feet. Today we're in a lake, but most likely you'd be in a pool, just to kind of help with not scraping her feet on the bottom of the pool. If she can't feel that very well, the booties would help to protect her feet. So there are techniques for getting Niki in and out of the pool or into the water safely, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to assume that she has already been through that and that she has safely been placed in and out of the pool. And then just when we are doing our exercises, the therapist should always be behind Niki, making sure that her back, that she's not unpurposefully tipping, and that her back is remaining straight. The therapist should be providing support for her at all times until Niki becomes more comfortable, as she does have the fear of falling right now, and we're trying to decrease that fear to increase her mobility. Okay, so let's get started. Today the first thing that I'm going to do with Niki is I'm just going to put water down her arm, kind of on her hands, and just help with that sensory input, kind of asking her if it's hot, if it's cold, that kind of thing, making sure that she can feel the water. So I'm just going to hold on to her. She has a flotation device if she feels unsafe at any time. I have my hands around her to make her feel stable, and her feet, she is able to touch, and we should have her in a position where she is upright and her feet can touch the ground. So I'm just going to put some water on her arm. Niki, can you feel that?
Yes.
Is it cold or is it warm?
Cold.
Okay. Can you just put your arm out for me and just put your hand across? Good. Is that soft or is it rough?
Soft.
Okay, and I'm just going to have you do the back of your hand. Does it still feel soft to you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so just to kind of get that, work with that sensory input a little bit before we really get her going with the water, the next thing that I'm going to do with her is I'm going to have her throw a ball with both hands. This is to help with her bilateral coordination and her balance. So Niki, you can just kind of follow me. So she does have hemiparesis, that's weakness of the lower extremities, but because she's in the water, it eliminates the gravity, making it easier for her to kind of kick her legs, not necessarily walk, but kick her legs around in the water. So Niki, the first thing I'm going to have you do is hold the ball. Okay, and I want you to just kind of bring your arms up and kind of just throw the ball in front of you a little bit. Good job. How did that feel?
Good.
Good? Okay, do you feel afraid right now, or do you feel like this is helping a little bit?
Helping.
Okay, so just keep your feet on the ground so you feel nice and safe, okay? And I want you to throw the ball again for me. Good. Okay, let's do one more time. Good. So again, this is really just grounding her and just helping with that balance aspect, getting over that fear of being on her feet. The next thing I'm gonna have her do is I'm gonna have her just reach for the ball. So with both hands, again, helping with bilateral coordination, Niki, I'm gonna have you reach for the ball with both hands. Okay? Good job. And can you put it back for me? Okay. Can you reach out in front? And put it back? Good. Can you reach out in front? Good. Okay, and let's start back over here and do that one more time. So we'll put it out and bring it back. Good. And we'll bring it back. Good. Okay, so the last activity that we're gonna do is I'm just gonna have Niki try and tread water. This is because of the weakness in her legs and the elimination of gravity. This is to kind of help just build that movement and functional mobility, that strength, just kind of use that to help her with her functional mobility. So I'm just gonna have Niki step back a little bit so it gets a little bit deeper. Okay, she's gonna be right here, and Niki, I'm gonna hold you up. You wanna make sure that you're standing behind her and holding her so she doesn't tip back. Can you just start swimming?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel afraid right now?
No.
Okay. This is a great exercise as she starts to become more comfortable with the water. Good job. Okay, let's touch to the ground again and take a break. How do you feel?
Good.
Okay, no pain?
Mm-mm.
All right. Okay, let's go back down. Do it one more time. Very good. I'll have you come back. And then Niki, if you want to just hold on to the dock for me. Good. And that is our case study, Niki, and our hydrotherapy exercises.